It's time to get ready for work. Michael has gotten me into bad habits. Good morning, kitten. Radius was sitting up here, and she just projectile vomited over the edge. And now Index wants to eat it, so that's good. There's barely any room on this counter, and he finds a way to jump up to it. There's a kitty in that window. Time for lunch. After working here for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, almost a month, I think, I have a lot of respect for people who choose to do this kind of work for their career, or like are stuck doing this for their career, or are doing it part-time like I am, because there's a lot of work that's just, you are kind of brain dead. It's a lot of repetitive stuff, like making those mugs. It's just you do the same thing over and over again. And I know some people like that. Some people like doing repetitive things, and you just, you know, you clock in and you do the same thing and then you're done. And I don't have the brain to do that. I need to like be thinking about something and like doing some kind of calculating or working on a problem or something. So sometimes some of this stuff is fine. Like I can easily do, like we get orders and you have to fill all the bags with whatever order you have. You have to go get a shirt and then get this necklace, and like all of that's fine. If that was all day, then that would be fine. I just cracked my knuckle, sorry. But some of it is just like put a label on an envelope and then stick something in it and then do that again 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 more times. And I know all of that needs to get done. All of that is important stuff that needs to get done. But I couldn't do this for the rest of my life. My brain would just be very unhappy. I'd need to be working on something like complex. That's what my brain needs. There were kids on bikes that drove by, and one of them had an axe in their hand. It was like covered with something, so I don't know if it looked like a real axe that just had a cover on it. It could have been fake. But still, the kid had an axe. That kitten today was on your, like, DJ thing. And she just leans over the edge and she projectile vomits over the edge.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Right, cat? I've started the Q&A video several times. Like 3 times. The first time, I started doing it and then Michael brought over Tim and his friend to visit, and I didn't want to be filming while they were here and like make them be quiet or anything, so I just stopped. And the second time I was going to film and something else happened, I don't remember. But the third time I was going to film, the battery just died. So I've tried to make my Q&A video. I still plan on making it. I just haven't made it yet.
Ta-da!
It looks like it's gonna rain. This little crochet guy and this note were left on Michael's car, so I'm gonna bring it up to him. Immediately when I get home from work, I have to change because I'm all sweaty and dusty. Well, the power just went out, so that's fun. Hey! I've been getting all of your rock pictures, and it makes me really excited to see some of them, because I haven't been on field trips, and it's like going on a little field trip. But I've gotten some from Patricia, Harry, Nika, Lauren, James. I think that's how you say it, Nika. I'm gonna go with Nika. I'm gonna try and just show you my computer screen. If that doesn't work out and it looks kind of crappy, then next time I will edit this on the computer and just insert the picture. I really don't want to have to edit on the computer, but if I have to, I will. Lauren said that she was visiting Eastern Canada and that her her mother has a background in geology also, so your mom might already know all this stuff. And I'm gonna just give like the best educated guess that I can, since it'll be better than average. But pictures a lot of times are just hard to tell exactly what rocks are because you can't feel them and see like the weight and you know, scratch them and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna give you the best educated guess possible. Now, this isn't the picture that I was gonna talk about, but I am using this one to base my guess for the next picture, because she also mentions that this is a coal seam. Cat. And coals are usually found in shallow water areas. So this could have been an abandoned river channel. It wouldn't actually be like the bottom of the river channel. The coals would develop on the floodplain, so like if the river were to flood every year or something, wherever area that flooded water would fill into, eventually, if the water stayed there long enough, and after quite a long time, the coal would develop, also in swamps too. This is the actual picture that I wanted to show you, and you can see these little circular things. Lauren mentions that there are a lot of plant traces and root traces that you can see, and that's what I think these are. I think this is like the top of the rock, so like not like if this were the horizontal plane and it were in layers, this would be like the top part. So the roots would be going down and into the earth from here. That's what I think all of these are, little root traces. My other thought is that it could be Ophiomorpha fossil traces. And Ophiomorpha are burrows. The reason I don't think that they are Ophiomorpha are, if you look at the picture again, the walls of an Ophiomorpha burrow will have little tiny small like nodule, you know what a nodule is, little like tiny balls that will line the inside of the burrow, and you can usually see those within the outside of the burrow, but you can't see that in this picture. So my guess is these are the leftovers of roots. And Lauren, if your mother said something else, I would like to hear what she said. You can email me. Well, keep sending me rock pictures, guys. I'm gonna call it a night. Kitty, say goodnight.